Have you ever heard someone say, just put in 10,000 hours and you'll become a master? It's one of the most popular success ideas of the last couple of decades. But is it actually true? Or is it just a myth that sounds better than it works? Let's find out. The idea that you need 10,000 hours of practice for you to be really good at something comes from the book Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. The concept quickly spread across music, sports, business, and almost every skill imaginable. But there's something many people don't know. Gladwell didn't invent the idea. He drew inspiration from the research of psychologist Dr. K. Anders Ericsson, who studied elite violinists at the Berlin Academy of Music. Ericsson found that the best violinists had accumulated significantly more hours of deliberate practice than less accomplished students. Notice the key phrase here: deliberate practice, not just repetition, not mindless grinding, but focused, structured practice aimed at improving weaknesses. Over time, however, the message changed. Deliberate practice became 10,000 hours, and 10,000 hours became success is guaranteed. That's where the problems began. Many successful people seem to support the rule. Basketball legend Kobe Bryant was famous for his relentless training habits and his obsession with practice. Singer-songwriter Ed Sheeran had also spoken about improving through years of consistent work and repetition. Both of them, at some point of time, accepted it on air. Due to such incidents, the rule started to sound more convincing to the common people. But there's a catch. The 10,000 hour rule has major specific and practical flaws. The biggest issue is that it oversimplifies how people actually learn. Different skills require different amounts of practice. Technically, some people can be called fast learners as their progress is always faster than others, some way or the other. Genetics, coaching, learning methods, motivation, discipline, environment, and certain other factors, they all play important roles in it. In fact, later, studies found that practice alone explains only part of the difference between top performers. Practice matters a lot, but it's not the entire story. Even Malcolm Gladwell later clarified that his point wasn't that talent is irrelevant. He said that the idea was meant to highlight the importance of external support systems. Things like access to education, mentors, resources, timing, and opportunities. In other words, success isn't just about individual effort. It's also about the conditions that allows effort to produce results. Naval Ravikant is an Indian-born American entrepreneur and investor. He flips the traditional 10,000 hour rule on its head by stating, it isn't 10,000 hours that create outliers. It's 10,000 iterations. Mastery comes from deliberate error correction, not just mindlessly repeating the same task over and over. 10,000 hours versus 10,000 iterations. Let's understand this. Repetition is doing the same exact thing over and over. It can lead to plateau and mindless habituation. Iteration is modifying your approach based on feedback and learning, then doing another improved version. The math is that if you get 10,000 error corrections in anything, you will become an expert at it. Why iteration wins? First of all, error correction. The goal of an iteration is to notice what didn't work, fix it, and apply a lesson. Secondly, speed over time. You don't have to wait for years to become an expert if you learn quickly. 10,000 tiny adjustments get you to mastery much faster than 10,000 hours of stagnant practice. So is the 10,000 hour rule a myth? Not exactly. Is it an universal law? Definitely not. The real lesson is much simpler. Mastery doesn't come from hitting a magical number. It comes from years of deliberate practice, continuous learning, and the right environment to support growth. Because in the end, it's not about counting the hours, but making the hours count. So keep practicing. Not just hard work. It's mixing smart work with hard work. Subscribe and join us in this creative journey where we build a creative space for the creative creatures. See you in the next one.